Right now at noon, state health officials say there's another confirmed case of coronavirus in Dane County. And Senator Bernie Sanders and former Vice President Joe Biden are in Michigan today as 6 more states vote in the Democratic primary.
This is News 3 Now at noon.
Good afternoon, I'm Mark Kane. Thanks for joining us. We start with breaking news from the Channel 3000 Alert Center. There is now a second case of coronavirus confirmed in Dane County. It's the third confirmed case in the state. The State Department of Health Services and Public Health Madison, Dane County made the announcement about an hour ago. They say the person was exposed while traveling in the U.S. Right now, they're isolated at home. This is also how a person in Pierce County contracted the virus. That case was announced yesterday. Officials say the news of additional confirmed cases is not unexpected.
We've been working with our laboratory partners over the past weeks to expand our ability to identify cases early, and we are expecting that as we expand our testing capacity, we will be able to identify any new cases as soon as they are present.
Health officials are working to contact those who may have been in contact with the Dane County and Pierce County patients so they can be isolated, quarantined, or tested if they're experiencing symptoms. UW-Madison Chancellor Rebecca Blain is advising students, staff, and faculty to reconsider traveling for spring break due to the coronavirus. The university's spring break starts this weekend. The statement asks people to reconsider travel outside of Dane County for either personal or business travel as documented cases grow. UW-Madison also canceled all university-sponsored travel planned for the next 30 days to countries that are severely impacted by the virus. In Polk County, classes are canceled today in the Osceola School District after learning someone with a confirmed case of coronavirus attended an event at the high school over the weekend. The school district says they'll be using the day off of class to clean their facilities. 3 Milwaukee students are now in quarantine after having direct contact with a person who tested positive for coronavirus. This happened while the students at Cardinal Stritch University were on spring break. According to a health advisory on the school's website, the students live in campus housing, but they did not attend classes or go to any common areas on campus after returning from spring break. They don't have any symptoms and have been moved into isolation for the next 2 weeks. The number of coronavirus cases in the U.S. is now more than 780, with at least 26 deaths. Wall Street bounced back at the opening bell, then faded after yesterday's historic plunge. President Trump is proposing a payroll tax relief measure and help for hourly wage earners,
so that they can be in a position where they're not going to ever miss a paycheck.
The president says he'll be talking about proposals with members of Congress. His press secretary says the president has not been tested for coronavirus, even though he's come into direct contact with five people that is, who are now self-quarantined. To the weather now, sunshine today. Let's head over to the Weather Center. Meteorologist Hattie McLean has a look at your first warm forecast.
Good afternoon, Mark. We have clear skies this morning. We started out with cloud cover, but they quickly cleared out of the area, so abundant sunshine this afternoon. We have a pretty nice forecast coming up as well. Temperatures are just starting to get into the 40s in a few spots. Janesville, Boscobel, and Prairie du Chien now updating to the low 40s. We should see temperatures climb pretty quickly over the next couple of hours. We are headed to highs in the upper 40s this afternoon. Very light winds are expected, again, with abundant sunshine through the remainder of the day. Coming up in just a few minutes, we are going to talk more mixy type precipitation overnight tonight.
All right, we'll check back in a few minutes. Thank you, Hattie. New at noon, one person is in the hospital after being hit by a car on Highway 12 in the town of Springfield. This happened around 10 o'clock this morning at the Highway 19 intersection. Officials say 39-year-old Jeremy Bruner of Lone Rock stopped to help a driver whose vehicle was disabled. As he was trying to push the car off the roadway, Bruner was hit by another car going eastbound. He was transported to the hospital, but the extent of his injuries is unknown. The eastbound lane of Highway 12 will be closed for several hours as the crash is investigated. Police say the baby who was found not breathing in Janesville early Saturday morning has died. Officials say 30-year-old Stephen Horan was looking after his girlfriend's child when she left the residence. The mother returned to find her 15-month-old seriously injured. Horan was arrested and the child died in the hospital. Janesville police will hold a news conference at 2 o'clock this afternoon. We'll have updates on News 3 Now. 6 states are voting today in the Democratic primary. Former Vice President Joe Biden and Senator Bernie Sanders are both spending part of the day in Michigan, where the most delegates are at stake tonight. Biden kicked off the day with enthusiastic union workers at an auto assembly plant in Detroit. Support from labor was also on full display last night as long lines of people waited to hear Biden speak. But some Sanders supporters showed up as well, hoping to change some minds.
He's been here for us. You know, when we had labor problems in the city of Detroit, he was one of the ones that came into Detroit a number of times to rescue us.
Have you been to the Joe Biden fundraisers with the billionaires and your friends in corporate America?
That's good.
Sanders, who won Michigan in 2016, is trying to paint Biden as a friend of the elites. Well, there's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. I'm next. We'll see what Howard's working on in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
Today, we're sharing a stress-free way for you to feed your family after a long day. You know, love it.
Infinity Windows and Patio Doors from Marvin are ranked #1 in customer satisfaction with J.D. Power.
The only place you can get these windows and patio doors is at the Ganser Company. Schedule your free in-home consultation today.
Ganser is the answer.
Wouldn't it be nice to not have to deal with your messy gutters anymore? Leave that nasty chore in the rearview mirror with a new Leaf Guard gutter system. Hi, I'm Andrew Larson, owner of Larson Home Services. My team would love to show you how Leaf Guard's patented design keeps leaves and debris out so you can give up cleaning your gutters forever. And now is the best time to get Leaf Guard. Take 50% off installation labor, get free financing for 12 months, and a $100 Visa gift card with your Leaf Guard purchase. Call now to set up a free estimate.
It's the SUV for all you love, the 2020 Subaru Forester at Don Miller. Get the Forester Advantage with Subaru Eyesight Driver Assist technology and blind spot detection with rear cross traffic alert. During the Subaru A Lot to Love event, lease the Forester Premium, $269 per month plus tax, 36 months, 10,000 miles per year, $1969 due at signing. No security deposit. The Forester all-wheel drive plus MPG. Don Miller Subaru, West on Odana or East Side, High Crossing Boulevard, Madison.
Don Miller. When their cry is a different kind of cry.
When you know they're sick, but are afraid to know how sick they really are.
That's when you want answers. When you need answers.
Because when it's your child,
your baby,
it's different.
This is where you'll find doctors unlike any other doctors, where we treat the untreatable and conquer the seemingly unconquerable. UW Health. Remarkable medicine. Remarkable care.
Let me introduce me.
Cuts, colors, braids, and fades. We stand for style. Cost Cutter Salons.
#1 in color in Wisconsin.
To the insurance company, I'm claim number 2EK50YUPL. Classified as minor motor vehicle accident, claim status pending. Well, insurance company, my name is Rachel. I have 2 kids, a mortgage, and a full-time job that I nearly lost after spending 2 weeks in a hospital due to my minor accident. Nice to meet you.
Insurance companies are full of promises they don't keep.
So if you're hurt, call Bowler and Vaughn for a free consultation.
Infinity Windows and Patio Doors from Marvin are ranked #1 in customer satisfaction with J.D. Power.
The only place you can get these windows and patio doors is at the Ganser Company. Schedule your free in-home consultation today.
Ganser is the answer.
The last thing we want to do after a long day is worry about what to make for dinner. Although we have lots of easy and tasty options on our website, today I'm sharing a dish that's totally stress-free, thanks to a little help from our slow cooker. In the morning, all we have to do is combine some chicken breasts, a can of red enchilada sauce, a couple of bouillon cubes, a bit of cumin, and the zest of a lime. Then, you set it on low and let it do its thing. Right before dinner, place a flour tortilla on a cutting board and top it with warmed refried beans and some of the cooked chicken that we shredded and mixed back into our flavor-packed sauce. Now we fold the tortilla envelope style and place it in a baking dish. Repeating this with the remaining tortillas. Once they're all stuffed, we pour the rest of the saucy chicken mixture over them and finish them off with some shredded cheddar cheese. Pop them in the oven just long enough for the cheese to melt, and they're done. This is definitely one of those meals that's perfect for a busy weeknight or on game day. To get the recipe for our slow cooker chicken enchiladas, simply visit our website. Let me tell you, these are amazing. I'm Howard with Kelly in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a stress-free, slow-cooked way for you to say, ooh, it's so good. You're loving them, aren't you? Mind if I try?
All right, guys, thank you. Next at noon, sunny out today, but we could see some light rain tonight. Hattie has your first warm forecast coming up.
Everything needs to be sharp, like it's gonna cut you. Like I want glasses that feel... Fergus, no!
At Stanton Optical, get 2 pair for $59.95, plus a free eye exam.
Get ready for spring with big savings at Menards. Right now, over 40 in-stock Hunter ceiling fans are on sale. This 52-inch LED low-profile ceiling fan comes in multiple finishes and is only $69.97 after rebate. Pittsburgh Paramount Paint is the best paint guaranteed. It provides the most advanced protection with true one-coat coverage. Right now, save $10 per gallon after rebate during Menards Think Spring Sale.
Save big money at Menards.
Do you suffer from chronic or severe back or neck pain? Did you know that there's now a treatment method available right here at Midwest Spine and Nerve Center that offers hope of avoiding spinal surgery for those suffering with bulging, herniated, or degenerative discs? Our therapies help reduce pain related to these conditions and have a high success rate in helping people just like you avoid back or neck surgery.
I've experienced low back pain for over 15 years. I had back surgery when I was 26 and had difficulties recovering. The doctors at Midwest Spine and Nerve Center have given me a new lease on life. I am now able to enjoy an active, pain-free lifestyle.
Call Midwest Spine and Nerve Center now to schedule a no-obligation consultation to see if our progressive pain-relieving therapies are right for you.
They're affordable. Stanton, how do you do it? Oh, nice.
Are those?
Get out!
At Stanton Optical, get 2 pair for $59.95, plus a free eye exam.
Hi, everyone. Wednesday morning, we'll have the results from the latest round of primaries and what it means for Wisconsin with our own primary less than 4 weeks away. And with cleaning to prevent coronavirus on everyone's mind, we'll cover what you might be forgetting when we see you starting at 4:30.
They look like legitimate political ads on your timeline. In reality, they're proof of Russian interference.
They tried to sow the division and then tried to suppress the vote.
Are you their next target? Thursday on News 3 Now at 10. The Farm Report is sponsored by Blain's Farm and Fleet.
Well, stocks aim for a turnaround today, and a Morning Joe giant goes green. Diane King Hall has your Money Watch report.
Boosted by the promise of a payroll tax cut from President Trump, stocks regained some ground a day after investors turned in the worst losses since the Great Recession. Another airline is joining the wave of carriers making adjustments to change fees. American says that tickets purchased by March 1st, which are scheduled for travel between March 10th and April 30th, can be changed for free in response to coronavirus concerns. The change has to be rebooked to between March 10th and December 31st of 2020. If passengers want to cancel and get a refund, the trip had to have been purchased by February 27th for travel up to April 24th. The coronavirus is forcing some musicians to cancel concerts. Madonna has scrapped 2 of her Madame X shows in France as France bans events with more than 1,000 people. Pearl Jam also announced the first leg of its North American tour is being postponed. On Twitter, the rock band said their hometown of Seattle has been hit hard. And Starbucks is quietly going more green. The Java Giant began testing a more environmentally friendly paper cup in some cafes yesterday. The cup has a liner made from biodegradable elements instead of a plastic liner. Starbucks will be asking baristas for feedback on if the new cups keep drinks hot and avoid leaks. And that's your CBS Money Watch report. For more, head to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the New York Stock Exchange, I'm Diane King Hall.
Thank you, Diane. Let's check Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrials up 156 points. The NASDAQ up 99. The S&P 500 is up 29. Let's check in now with Q106 Farm Director Pam Yankee. It's nice to see a little green on that market board.
Yep, and they carried it through on commodities too, just a little bit, Mark. It was actually stronger when I got in the office this morning at about 2 a.m. We were double digits higher on some of our commodities, but I think at this stage in the game, we'll take any kind of gains that we can see. Is there a connection between coronavirus and agriculture? Well, here's one for you. Because consumers are basically stocking up on hand sanitizer, we've seen the ethanol market go higher. Cargill, for example, headquartered in Minneapolis, has denatured ethanol that they are basically using. It's another form of alcohol that goes into these hand sanitizers. They've seen demand for this denatured ethanol double as far as demand is concerned just in the past couple of weeks. So that's one of the upsides, if you can call it that, as far as the hand sanitizer and the consumers need to try to protect themselves. Otherwise, we're focused in on other areas of agriculture to try to talk about the positives. World Cheese Championship was last week. We've got some of the numbers now on how Wisconsin thoroughly dominated the competition. Now, think about this. 26 different countries, I believe, from around the world, more than 3,600 entries. Wisconsin cheesemakers got 45 first-place medals. The closest to the state, the Netherlands, as a whole, barely mustered up 10, and the numbers trail by quite a bit. Wisconsin cheesemakers ultimately captured more than 30% of all the honors. Speaking of honors, congratulations to the World Dairy Expo Dairy Producers of the Year 2020. Jim Ostrom, John Vosters, Todd Willer from Kaukauna, owners and operators and college buddies that are part of Milk Source and Rosendale Dairy. They'll be honored coming up during that show this October. No change, barrel or block or AA butter today, Mark. They're just holding their own, wait and see what other shoe is going to drop in that ever so crazy market out there.
Every hour seems to be different. All right, Pam, thank you. Let's head over to Hattie's weather wall now, see what's happening out there.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mark. We've had pretty spring-like conditions for the last couple of days. In fact, that rain yesterday added up to about ½ an inch here in Madison. You can see it was just for the southern part of the state. Closer to the state line, though, amounts were around an inch, especially in parts of Grant and Lafayette counties. But overall, the sunshine and the warm temperatures have really done a number on the snowpack. None left for southern Wisconsin, and you have to go way up to the UP to see more than 6 inches of snow on the ground. So that snowpack really melting quickly. A lot of that happening over the weekend. The countdown is on, and now we're down to single-digit numbers. 9 days to the official start of spring on March 19th. Here's a look at your weather track, which is satellite and radar combined. Clouds this morning clearing out of the area pretty quickly. No cloud cover moving in from the north or west just yet, so we get to enjoy sunshine for the remainder of the afternoon. Temperatures are going to start to climb a little bit more quickly this afternoon. We're 38 here in Madison. In the Dells, it's 36, close to 40 in Platteville, and 40 in Monroe. Janesville checks in with 41 degrees right now. But again, with sunshine and a pretty light wind from the north, you can see how those wind speeds are coming down. Now less than 10 miles an hour in all locations, so should be a pretty nice afternoon. Take a look at what's happening across the upper Midwest. We have high pressure in control today. That has really pushed all the cloud cover off to the east. Here's our next weather system, though, already on the map. This fast-moving Clipper-type system will graze across Wisconsin overnight tonight, and it does bring a chance for some rain and some snow showers. So take a look. This is mainly an overnight event after midnight when our chances for precipitation are highest, really dropping down then after 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. So this event is likely going to have just minimal impacts to the morning commute tomorrow. Take a look at your future track forecast model. We'll start it at 5:30 p.m. this afternoon, right around the high temperature of the day. Mid to upper 40s today. We should top around 48 here in Madison. Note the cloud cover moving in from the west. Skies will be cloudy through the evening, but if you have to drive around the area, shouldn't encounter any precipitation through the evening hours. That happens after midnight. By the early morning hours, we start to see some rain moving in, and then north of Madison, a little bit of snow is possible. We could see a few snowflakes here in Madison with temperatures staying in the mid-30s overnight. It's most likely to be rain from Madison and points to the south. Now, as far as accumulation, it's going to going to be pretty light, much lighter than yesterday. Most areas picking up less than 1/10 of an inch of rain. There could be a little light snow accumulation as well, less than an inch though, mainly north and east of Madison. And that snow is not going to stick on the ground. It'll melt almost just as fast as it falls. We're looking at temperatures back into the 50s Wednesday and Thursday. The active weather pattern continues though for the area. We have rain again in the forecast on Thursday, a slight chance on Saturday, but overall, Mark, very spring-like, 50s next week with showers and even a few thunderstorms.
Well, it's almost spring.
It is almost.
It should be spring-like.
Yeah, well, you never know what April brings.
No, you
April,
don't.
the last couple of years have been not so nice.
It could snow again.
Yes.
The robins are back. You always see the pictures of the robins in the snow.
That's where they say 3 snows on a robin's back.
That's right. Let's hope not. All right. Thank you, Hattie.
You're welcome.
Next at noon, Dr. Jim Orvik from the Oregon Vet Clinic is here to answer your pet questions. 270-9933 is the number to call.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
My mom was a bank teller, but her hands were so crippled by arthritis she could no longer do her job. She applied for Social Security disability benefits. Like most people, my mom was denied. I'm attorney Don Becker. Don't be embarrassed and don't give up. My mom appealed. You can too. Disability law is all we do.
Call the Becker Law Office, 1-800-254-7766.
Do you take daily prescription pain medications, but they don't help enough? Do you want more options to better manage chronic pain? University of Wisconsin-Madison STAMP Study offers free, safe, therapeutic programs to address chronic pain. The programs occur once a week for 8 weeks and pays up to $340. Call 608-212-6902 today. Again, that's 608-212-6902.
He beat me with a bat, dumped me in a garbage can, left me to die in a freezing cold storage locker. When I was rescued, I thought my ordeal was over, but I was wrong. The legal system sometimes made me feel like a victim all over again, like my voice didn't matter. Marcy's Law gives crime victims equal rights, ensuring their voices are always heard. Anyone can be a victim. Please vote yes on additional rights for crime victims.
The time is right to do something nice for your home. Why not replace your gutters with LeafGuard, the only gutter system that has earned the Good Housekeeping seal of approval? Hi, I'm Andrew Larson, owner of Larson Home Services. LeafGuard's patented one-piece seamless design keeps leaves and debris out, which means no more clogs, guaranteed. LeafGuard carries a lifetime warranty, so your home's foundation will be protected forever, and our customers couldn't be happier.
They're the best. I don't have to worry about the gutters getting clogged up with the seeds, the branches, the dirt, the roof sheddings, and it's just one less worry for me.
And right now, save big on your new LeafGuard brand gutter system and get some incredible extras. Take 50% off installation labor, get free financing for 12 months, and call before this program is over and get a $100 Visa gift card with your new LeafGuard gutter system. Don't wait. Call now to schedule your free estimate.
Well, Dr. Jim Orvik is here to answer your pet questions. 270-9933, the number to call. Good to see you.
Good to be here.
We have some calls waiting, so let's start with Carol from Oregon. Maybe you know her. Might. Hi, Carol. What's your question?
Yes, a friend of mine was going to put her dog on a keto diet, and I was just wondering, is there such a thing?
There are all-protein diets for dogs, and I was at a lecture recently that said that dogs on no-grain diets, which is a big thing, that's just kind of the same as a keto diet, but it has peas and other things in it. But anyhow, they were having, beginning to have heart problems. So a keto diet of all meat, fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Terry in Monona. Hi, Terry. What's your question?
Hi.
Hi.
I'm just wondering if it's best for my cats to have tap water. I can smell a little bit of chlorine coming from my kitchen tap, not so much the bathroom tap. But what's your best thought on that?
I have not ever known of any animal having a problem from drinking tap water specifically.
I was told it could have some effect on their kidneys as far as the chlorine.
Well, no, I don't think so. But calcium, there's talk about cats and bladder stones and high calcium in the water. So if you wanted to keep all of that out of there, which most of the water around here has a lot of calcium unless it's softened. And so if you want to avoid that, the bottled water is fine.
All right. Becky from Oregon was on the line, but she looks like she hung up. Let's see here. Who do we have? Well, Becky wanted to know if your dog has loose stools but strains to go to the bathroom, has horrible gas. Does he have parasites? He ate pig manure a few months ago.
Okay. Well, normally eating the pig manure wouldn't do much, but they can. Pigs have roundworms and things that dogs can get. So it would definitely get a stool check on the dog.
All right.
Could have giardia and all kinds of different things.
Get it checked out.
Definitely check that. And if he strains a lot and keeps that up, probably something else wrong and the dog needs to be checked.
All right. Let's go to Carol in Beaver Dam. Hi, Carol.
Hi.
Hi, what's your question?
My question is, my dog has year-round allergies, and outside we're getting her shots at the vet all the time. Is there anything else I could use for her?
Well, the allergy is a big subject, which they can be allergic to just about anything. And the best thing, the ultimate thing is allergy testing and then desensitizing. And that's something that goes on for a long time too, but it's more of a cure than a cover-up, which is what all the other medicines are. So
get allergy tested.
That would be the big thing, yes.
All right, Cece from Madison. Hi, what's your question?
Hi. I would like to know if there's any other reason for coughing, a dog coughing, other than kennel cough. My dog has not been exposed to other dogs. She's been on antibiotics. Now she's on steroids. Is there any other cough out there?
There are a lot of reasons why dogs can cough that are not infectious. I don't know how old the dog is or what the breed is, but certain breeds have trachea problems as they get older. Some have larynx problems. There could be a growth or something in there. Needs to be, if the antibiotics haven't helped and it's gone on for some time, get it checked.
All right. We are out of time. If you're on the line, stay there. Doctor will talk to you off the air. We'll see you next time.
Yes, sir.
Hattie has one final check of the forecast.
And we have sunshine for the rest of the afternoon. Here's a look in Platteville. Clear skies there as well. Our temperatures are warming nicely. We'll be in the upper 40s later on today with a very light wind. A peek ahead of that weekend forecast. Never too early to look ahead. There's right now just a slight chance for rain on Saturday.
All right, Hattie, thank you. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you back here at 4. In the meantime, have a great afternoon.